If you ever call or FaceTime me between 8 and 10 on a Monday night, then I will not answer. Each Monday, whether it's the fall and it's Bachelor in Paradise, winter and it's The Bachelor, or spring and it's The Bachelorette, I make time to watch my favorite TV shows. The value of the Bachelor franchise has been passed down in my family from my mother to my sister and now to me. In my family, although my parents may disagree, watching The Bachelor is considered just as imperative as doing your homework. For that reason, I've learned to balance watching The Bachelor with my other commitments. Sometimes that does require sacrifice in the form of having to watch Monday night's episode on Tuesday because I had an away game in Hanover the night before, or deciding to study for Tuesday's test and missing the first 30 minutes of the episode. Many times when I'm learning about balance, I'm taught to prioritize what is most important to me, which often leads to the requirement of choosing one interest over the other. Maybe that is easy for some people, but I have found that to be very difficult. I never really had one particular interest that I would drop anything else for, but instead I've had multiple interests and convinced myself that I'll be able to balance them all. I've chosen to sign up for classes and subjects I'm curious about. I've become involved in clubs that I feel passionate about, and I've played sports for the love of the game or the love of my team. I'm grateful that I haven't had to choose between any of my interests, but it has left me with a schedule filled to the brim. Last year, I had a club during every activity block and even a couple lunches. I went to sports every day after school and then also on the weekends. Between homework, clubs, and sports, I didn't have much free time, but when I did, I made it a priority to spend time with my friends. As soon as I looked at my calendar and saw a time I was available, I would immediately let my friends know and we would plan something fun to do in the future. Since I was always running around and never home, I failed to prioritize my sleep. I didn't think of it as a problem and would joke that my body ran best on limited sleep. Because of this assumption, I failed to notice my body's signs that my immune system was suffering and begging for me to slow down. I should have noticed the dark bags under my eyes indicating to me that I needed more rest. However, it was impossible for me not to notice once my face began to swell and my eyes appeared as though they had been stung by bees. As a result, last spring, I was forced to stay home and sleep for a week, and I was benched from sports for a month because my body was exhausted. During this period of involuntary rest and ensuing reflection, I thought back to the many times I should have chosen to stay home and prioritize rest instead of running myself down. At our age, we are constantly being pulled in different directions and feel the pressure to act like we can balance it all perfectly. In reality, balancing clubs, classes, sports, friends, and whatever else you may have can be extremely draining. It's okay to not be perfect, and it's okay to have challenges maintaining a balanced life, but it is important to be able to recognize when you are overwhelmed. The importance of taking time for yourself has been hard for me to learn because I've always loved to keep busy and hated saying no to any of my friends or commitments. I'm still learning that taking time for yourself is a significant part of living a balanced life, and that I should carve the time out, just as I do every Monday night between 8 and 10 for The Bachelor. With all the new changes this year, I encourage you to take advantage of them and utilize the opportunities to rest and spend time with your family. And as Derryfield's core value of balance says, know that developing healthy habits of mind, body, and spirit are just as essential as academic, artistic, and athletic opportunities. So use the delayed openings to sleep in every Wednesday. Thank you.